Hey, so now is the fourth part of the part D of the part two, the part 2D. We've been talking about the psychopathy traits and the sociopathic traits. We've been talking about how it appears in the brain. What are the favorable conditions, physiological favorable conditions, as in neurological and biological favorable conditions for the development of psychopathic and sociopathic 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 conditions, sociopathic traits. And we've seen quickly as well a case focus on the profile of Theodore Ted Bundy. So now I took a break. I need to admit that I feel a bit tired right now. I have seen several things, notably the one swimmer, Léon Marchand, Illuminati bloodlines, no question. He's been doing shit, and the French team has been doing shit as well, because they are earning lots of medals, especially him. He broke a world record. I don't know from how many seconds. He was like way above the rest of the others, way forward. The same for the 400 medley. The 200 medley he was way beyond. The 400 medley he was way beyond as well. And for the 200 medley, he looked at his like when the interviewer asked him how he does that, like he was like doing like something like, I don't know, looking at the left arm, and the left arm means satanism, so it means that stuff have been going on at night, blood rituals and so on, or other type of crimes, so that he would get beyond, and he trains in the US, so he is with CIA. And as much as I'm not really happy about what I'm seeing, I still recognize that it is useful in this context right now to showcase that indeed something electromagnetically is happening with swimmer performances, and therefore that it's happening as well in the entire world. Deportivo mundo, en el entero mundo deportivo, in the entire sports world. That's funny. Sometimes I know how to say one thing in one specific language, but in another language I struggle a bit to find the word. It's like it happened before. It's just that you know how to express it in one language, but you don't know how to express it in the other language. While I'm supposed to understand more English, just that I don't talk much about sport in English, I guess. So yeah, that was the little chatty talk about something and that's beside the topic. So they told me in the mind that he is sociopathic. Um, I've I don't know. I don't know, but you need to be a bit skewed and to go that far. So perhaps that's how he sacrificed with himself to make it clear, you know. And at the same time, I was at some point thinking, okay, so make it clear. And he was like, directly, he was like nodding. When he arrived, he was not like really celebrating because I was a bit pissed. So he was a bit like, yeah, see shit. You know, like you make a performance and you know that it's not that it's related to you, but that it's not really you in the end of the day because it's been aided by the technology, and that and then it might be linked. You might remember as well the crime that you have committed, all that you've been doing to achieve that, and then you're like, you know, like it's just heavy unless you don't remember. Because right now, for instance, my mind is wired in a way that would push me not to remember. So we might start the part 3 as well. Let's see how it goes. Goose. So now we're gonna go about a comparative analysis between ASPD traits and psychopathic traits with concrete examples or examples at least. So I have been giving the list that is in the article, and in that list from the article, I have been saying of the traits that are in the article, I have been asking Gemini to compare the traits of the ASPD and the psychopathy trait, the ASPD trait and the psychopathic traits, while to one another, while giving concrete examples, because it's easier than to understand better what's going on. It helps you to nuance a bit your view and to be able to distinguish between both cases, because sometimes we can think that it's one thing but it's just similar to another, and therefore we become erroneous. My mind is a bit targeted right now, like I feel it on the scale, and I don't know how it's gonna go, but I guess that they aren't really happy to find out information about their pathology. So in the end, so they're just fighting it. Wait a minute. It's just that insensible, careless, indifferent, disregard. His killers were evil and careless individuals. I am searching for a definition of careless because I don't know what it means. Henry VIII was reputed to be a tyrannic ruler. Was said to be a careless ruler. Tyrannic. Ignoring that old lady in need of help was very careless. Merciless, insensitive, hard, callous. How do you say it? Careless. 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 It's like kill us. Kill us. Careless. Careless.
Callous.
Careless. Careless.
Callous.
Careless. 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 It's true. Careless. As French people, we tend to just like say direct things. Pronunciation tends to be straightforward, but in Minnesota, no. Like there are some U.S. accents which are more straightforward as well, and less someone from the US, I think someone from the CIA most probably, or someone plotting for me, for that I would come, so that I would come in the US, was telling me, no, I come from this part of the US and we have a similar accent than yours. It's exactly the same, almost. Do not worry about it. Your English is way good enough than enough. Woo! Okay. So careless. So careless, insensitive, tyrannic, cold-hearted. Okay. Because it's used again this word. So I've seen it. I don't know. Okay, whatever. Here is a direct trait-by-trait comparison of ASPD and psychopathy with concrete examples. While ASPD is defined by a set of observable behaviors, psychopathy is defined by a combination of behaviors and profound internal personality deficits. Profound internal personality deficits. The key is that a psychopath does what they do because of who they are, careless and emotional, whereas a person with ASPD is defined simply by what they do, antisocial acts. Okay. I would redefine antisocial acts and remove the anti, but it is how it is. Deceitfulness and lying. ASPD trait, deceitfulness. This is typically impulsive, opportunistic. So antisocial, sociopath. Deceitfulness, it's impulsive and opportunistic. The lie serves an immediate purpose, like getting out of trouble or gaining quick advantage. It's often reactive and can be clumsy. So yeah, deceitfulness and impulsivity is also linked. One trait that is One trait from sociopathic profile, antisocial profile. So an individual with ASPD gets caught stealing from their employer. When confronted, they immediately invent a story about needing the money for a sick relative, a lie constructed on the spot to evoke pity and escape consequences. Psychopathy traits. Pathological lying, manipulativeness. This is a pro sorry a proactive, complex and woven this is proactive, complex and woven into a large narrative of control and exploitation. The psychopath is a master puppeteer, and lies are their strings. The deceit is often done for long-term gain or even for sheer amusement. Psychopath spends months building a fake online identity as a successful investment banker. They use this charming persona to enter a romantic relationship, manipulating their partner into investing their life savings into a non-existent fund, all while maintaining a believable and elaborate facade. Interesting. I see. I think I prefer sociopath without potentials. Remorse and empathy, like they're more dangerous. Like a psychopath, you can just get along with the psychopath and like they play their game and you're like, okay, you play your game, you know? And then at some point, the narrative is going in one direction and or going in the other direction, you know? And it's just how it is. It's like you let them do their thing and that's it. I mean, I do not mind experiencing emotions, you know? So it's like, yeah, I experience emotions. I see what has been going on and what else, you know? It's like, why should I care? It's like, you obviously have a problem. It's not my problem, you know? It's like, I'm good with the way I interact with the world. You are probably too, but I prefer my way of interacting with the world. So, I don't know, for you, if you're a psychopath playing out things, for you it might be like just doing stuff for doing stuff. For me, it's about learning because I love knowledge. So in the end, it's rooted in love, something that you don't experience, so I gain something that you don't gain in the end of the day. And you don't even experience that much love for the knowledge, so why should I care? You know, I care about myself, what I am, how I experience life. Yeah, there is pain, there is not pain. So what? You know? It's like pushing button does that, pushing button does that, pushing button does that. That's empty. That's super empty. So in the end, I don't really It's like I'm not really emotionally involved at all with um, anything that has been like happening. Like to see them, like the way they react. It's like I am emotionally reactive, but emotionally involved. I'm I don't feel involved at all because this has nothing to say with me. The way they act, it's not about me. What's about me is what I do out of it, and I am content of what I do. Is like it's just changing the world, and fucking them up. So I can only be satisfied about that, even though it's shit. I can only be satisfied about what's going on. Like they are freaking losing it on every level, and it's not because they can still have means to attack me that means that they are having it. It's like the highest volcano of the world has erupted in my name. Like just to make a point that it has to change. So 600 years, 400 years without eruption, without erupting. That's a big ejaculation. A big bulge. I can't have sex, but at least something big is still jerking off for me. I just said this. Yes, I did say this. At a big of 8.8 on the Richter earthquake. Shit. It's like the planet. Oh my god, the planet. Yo. It makes a point. Let me have sex. Stop your shit. But it's like I think they don't understand what's going on. They don't get it. They're like I don't get it. I think they don't understand what's going on. I think they're just like normally it works, but now it's not working. So, okay, the experience. They don't seem to care at all about the experience that they are living, the pain and shit. Unless they are provoked into feeling something the way it's supposed to be happening, they aren't experiencing it the way it's supposed to be happening. And it cannot be understood. So I'm just over the bullshit, So it's like this has been my life. To get over total bullshit. So what do you expect? It's like I am experimented with your shit. You've been on my back my entire life, and I am a freaking genius. I am a celestial prince. You're just human, defective human. You're just defect. Why do you have problems? And you put problems on people because of you having problems. So whatever. Like, why should I care about the death of others if my own death, I'm like, whatever. Like, I'm still staying because, It's like, I'm here for a reason. I have to do it. It's like, this is why I'm here. I have to do it. Like, your world, your vision doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. So you're lacking humanity. You're dead inside. So it's like emotional intelligence. How would you have any form of that intelligence if you don't feel emotions? The rest of the world feels emotions. You don't. So you're not fitted to be leading this world, because you don't understand the people, you don't fit with the people, you cannot relate to the people, obviously. Otherwise you wouldn't kill them as if they were stones. It's like, you don't rule a cemetery, you rule over the living. You don't rule over a cemetery. If you want to rule over a cemetery, just go under, kill yourself, and then join the afterlife to rule over the people on the afterlife. Nowadays, does it connect somehow? It's like it should be connecting, no? So it's not complicated. It's simple logic, right? Living, living, dead, dead. Dead with dead, living with living. Dead cannot rule over living. Living cannot rule over dead. Do we get it? Or no? Does it connect in your brain? It's like, how is it do it? It's like from that standpoint as well, I could be considered a psychopath, because I have no issue building like a fake thing if it would be to trap someone. This is interesting, actually, an interesting exercise, topic of study. But the thing is that I would never do it, because it's totally out of my moral code. It's just, it doesn't fit. It's not fitting. It's not useful. It's useless. It's like the bigger picture. If you take the bigger picture, even like 100 years and shit, it's like 100 years. It's like right now you can't see what's going on. Why do you think that way? Do you find only pleasure in manipulating living beings? So can you do this with your hand? Can you do this or not? Huh? No, like in this. Can you do this? Or it's like, if you can't, why don't you try? Why don't you learn? This is so much more fun to do it yourself and to feel the thing yourself. Like to go to understand like the movement and then how it is related to anything else, you know, like how it looks regarding to what I am doing, you know. This is so much more interesting. It's like there was something. It's like I don't get it. It's like this type of thing. I don't get it. I don't get it. It's like pain, we don't care. Reward, oh. I don't really care about the pain. I care about the reward. It's like the pain, I could care about it. But right now, it doesn't serve me to care about the pain. There is no use for it. It's like the death of the people. It's horrible. This shouldn't be happening ever. Ever, ever. It's like so, what the fuck? It's like you. Wow. Wow. Why are you still alive? Why do you live? Why? It's like, your life has no point. Your life has no point. I don't know. It wouldn't be possible for me to live the way you live. I can't picture it. It's like I could take a little. It's like it's not even that I'm thinking about the victims right now. It's like the victim is horrible, you know. Like, but I know what's going on, you know. Like I know perfectly the pain, and the pain is much more overwhelming than what they are going through, you know. For some of them, for others, it's like I have like I got some glimpses from here and there of what they could be living through. You know? I seen it 101. Me. I felt it. I of course want this to be stopped. So this is what I'm doing. Because do I have a choice? I do not. I do not have a choice. Why? This is what I have been wondering for so freaking long. And this is why I'm doing this content. I think I would just build a house myself. Like without killing anything. Like, I don't know. I try to imagine to see what it is to be surrounded by all the killing and so on and blah. And then I'm like, I would build my own house. Because building my own house would make more sense than all the killing. Like with bricks, you know, like I would build my own house myself. Like everything, absolutely everything. And I would pick the colors, and I would pick like the materials, and I would study how to, like, for the foundations and shit, you know. But I would just like build a house. What the fuck? It's like I see like all the killing, and then I'm like, house. I would build a house. Yeah, this is just to say like how unimportant for me the killing is. This is just like so unimportant. This is not interesting. This is not interesting. This is it. Killing is not interesting. This is it. Huh. Killing is not interesting. This makes no sense for me. I have explored ways to potentially get energy, you know, another way. So I'm just not. Manipulating people into doing. It's like I have been playing MMORPG. I have been playing characters online. I stopped because this is not me. This is not me. This is not what I can do. It's like I am losing my life with this. You know, it's like I am freaking losing my life on it. It's not my life. And it's the same here. It's like I am here to live my freaking life. I'm not here to, live the life of anybody else. It's just as stupid as it gets. I'm here to live my life. I'm not here to kill my life. So if I don't want to kill my life, why would I be interested in killing anyone else? Why would I be interested in killing anyone else? Only if it serves a function. And right now, the function that killing serves is only to get freaking stupid, emotionally dumb people out of the way so that I would be able to live my life. Just like, you're too much on my way. You're too much in my face all the time. So the killing has to happen because you still stay stuck here all the time. This is what's happening. This is the function of the killing. It doesn't serve any other purpose than defense. For the magic, I would go about shamanism, but shamanism in an artful manner. I don't feel good. I read books about psychology. And I do sport. Sport in which way? In a way that entertains my mind. Dancing. And then what can I do with the dancing? I can just have fun with it. And create more. And be more amazed. Explore more about my own body. And understand more. Intellectual pleasure. Because then if it is intellectual pleasure that you're searching, there you have it. You don't have to go about the killing. Then it's like all the advancement, if it was just shared to the world, like everything would be like so much more exciting intellectually. And this is what I'm going for. So I want to be amazed, excited intellectually. And death does not, I don't find it fascinating. I don't find it interesting. I don't find it, it's like the concept of the afterlife, I find it interesting, right? I'm not interested in stealing anyone from anything from anyone. I'm more interested in developing this within myself. Without the killing, without the stealing. This is such a stranger mindset. So remorse and empathy. ASPD trait, lack of remorse. This is characterized by indifference or rationalization. The person with ASPD might understand their action hurt someone, but they simply don't care. They justify their behavior. He had it coming. Anyone else would have done the same. Which are, this is lies, basically. It's not true. After scamming an elderly person out of their pension, the individual with ASPD might say, if he was stupid enough to fall for it, that's his problem. I've got bills to pay. The focus is on deflecting the blame. Psychopathy traits, complete lack of remorse, guilt, and careless lack of empathy. This is a more profound emptiness. A psychopath is neurologically incapable of feeling another's pain or experiencing genuine guilt. Genuine guilt. But you don't need that to do right. They view others as objects. Their lack of remorse isn't a justification, it's a complete absence of the relevant emotion. The psychopath who scammed the elderly person, when asked if they feel bad, might look genuinely puzzled and respond with cold logic. Why would I feel bad? I got the money. It was a successful transaction. There is no emotional trace of the harm caused. Those are formulas. This does that and that does this. Okay, so aggression and it's like I as well function with formulas. So aggression and irritability. ASPD trait, irritability and aggressiveness. This is almost always reactive. They are fascinated by emotions. They don't understand how emotions work. Psychopath, 80% of yeah. For instance, me with this, I would be like, no, I don't need to do the thing. I know I would feel bad about it. I don't need to do it. I already know how I will feel about it, so I don't do it. Okay, so I stop here right now, and I'm gonna go. I'm gonna take a break, and then it was much more reflective than what I thought it'd be. It's like it's been only 2 points. I thought it'd be done in one trait, in one session of 50 minutes of an hour, but it's not the case. It's still an interesting exercise. It's an instructive exercise because I can understand what's going on in front of me right now. I understand better what's going on. It's like it seems to be full reasoning, but at the same time, there's scope of like they don't reason the same way. They don't reason the same way. I don't understand why they don't want me to understand them because like they try to I feel my brain that is slowed down, you know, as if it was a danger, something like this. But the thing is that if it's a danger, like if they are psychopathic, then they aren't supposed to react for the danger. So perhaps it's more about how I would react when I feel blocked while I am gaining clarity on a concept. When I am gaining clarity on a concept. So there is an analysis of evolution of my reactions. There are some stuff working more than others. And they try to use the formulas which are working best more. Then the finality of this is just, it seems that they are bored, perhaps. It's like it doesn't seem to be anything else that just this is how they get busy in life. It's how it is, just an activity that they do. They might feel seen right now, they're scared. I am analyzing the impulses that I am receiving, the thoughts that I am receiving. I'm trying to see what's going on behind the fact of experiencing the triggers and the cues. Okay. Okay, well, it should be like they should be profiled very early so that they never get too much power, or gradually get power to see how they behave with power, because it's just no, they are just, they don't know how to behave. They don't know how to behave. It's yeah, it's an idiotic way of experiencing the world, and Bill Gates is a sociopath. 100%. He was so already emotional that he's a sociopath. Okay, it's time to say goodbye for now. I'm going to take a little break, perhaps drink a bit of water, and then we're going to see 3 others things, comparative traits, trying to switch the thing. I'm gonna put it in the document, in the research thing, so that you can have it and as well reflect yourself on how they might be experiencing the world. It's weird to empathize with lack of emotion, you know.